As you may know, Celina, Texas has been named the future Frisco. We're here to tell you today if Celina, Texas is either a small town or it really is big town Frisco.
I'm Holly Haven.
And I'm Andy Haven.
And we are your no-filter North Texas real estate team here in Celina, Texas. And we don't just want you to move to Texas. We want you to feel like a Texan, especially in our hometown of Celina.
Yeah, we love Celina, and we're here today to tell you just a little bit about how you can become a Celina native.
Yep, and fit right in. So guys, we have a few tips for you and then a few little bits of information.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get started.
Let's start with Celina ISD.
Yes, I think a lot of people are really interested in Celina ISD because they know Prosper is growing. It's massive. Frisco is huge with 13 high schools. A lot going on there, but Celina is still really small. We are looking at 3,000 students in the entire district. We have 3 elementary schools, 1 middle school, and still only 1 high school. The high school is at about 50 to 75% capacity right now.
Yeah, so there is going to be a lot of growth. That is the one thing for new Celina residents to understand. It feels very small town. You hear 3,000 students, you hear 1 high school, but Andy was right when she said Celina is the next Frisco. So Celina is going to have a ton of growth in the school district, which means lots of rezoning. Once you move into a neighborhood, you may not be in the same elementary, middle school, or high school all the way through your child's career.
Well, and that's pretty typical in a lot of areas in Texas. I know up north that this may not be as typical because there's not as much growth. They're already very built out. You don't change school districts very often. So this is something that might be new to you. This is not new to us. We change districts, or not district. We don't change district lines,
zoning,
but just zoning for schools. Yeah, within the district lines.
Yep. So something to prepare yourself for. Don't get too tied to one specific school. Just know that the district is what you're moving into.
All right, number 2. This is going along with the school district as well. From the TEA, Texas government website, we have stated that Celina ISD overall has a rating of an A. This is awesome. This is a smaller district with an A rating, which means that hopefully we will grow with this A rating and continue as we continue to grow. I know that that's Celina ISD's main goal, is to make sure that the schools are at the best capacity and working capacity that it can be. We've heard that Celina High School will be 6A. They're going to go 6A and then expand. We're not going to stop at 5A like Frisco decided to do.
Yes, and that tells us too, because Frisco has the 13 high schools, Celina is on track for something between 6 and 8 high schools at full build out. That's at least their plan for today. So just some kind of things to prepare for as you're maybe considering Celina ISD. Celina has been named a gigabyte city. So what that means is high-speed internet and data is a really big focus for the entire city of Celina as they grow, as they plan, as they develop new neighborhoods. So most of the major developments, you're going to find high-speed fiber. It's going to be a little bit slower for some of us out here in these rural areas, but we still do have really good internet access and internet options. But it's really cool that Celina has made that technology a kind of a priority on the forefront, right? They're planning around it because we have so many people who work from home. We don't have to commute as much as we used to, and it gives us a lot more opportunity to live an hour north of Dallas and still have all the nice benefits.
Yeah.
All right, Andy, talk to us about Friday night lights, especially in small town football.
Yeah, so this is something that I think a lot of people that aren't from Texas are not aware of this, but Friday nights are scheduled for football every single Friday. And I know you women out there are thinking, but Saturdays and Sundays are already college and NFL. Oh no, Fridays are now high school football. This just means that in the fall, we spend every Friday night from about 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. watching high school football. If you see more traffic on Preston, this is your reasoning. If you see all of the bars and restaurants packed to the brim before 6 p.m., this is also the reasoning. Yep. So maybe Friday nights, if you're not looking to go to the football game, stay home, nice home-cooked meal, watch something on TV.
That's a great plan. But if you go to the Friday night games, guys, you are in for a treat. Not only are you getting really fun, exciting high school football, but you are getting, the high school bands and the dance teams and the cheerleaders. There's really something for everybody. We know a lot of families in Celina that this is their Friday night tradition, whether they have a student participating or not. It becomes literally your family Friday night. So prepare yourself. Buy a bunch of Bobcat orange and get on the bandwagon.
And don't wear orange with black.
No, it's not orange and black. It's orange and white. Okay, let's get it straight. Oh, The cows.
What cows?
Guys, some of you moved to Celina because it was the country, and now you're upset that you're in the country and there's cows in the middle of the road. It happens more often than you think, especially if you live outside of a development. You've got, maybe a little 1 acre lot somewhere off of Preston. There's going to be cows in the road.
Yeah, and you know what we don't do? We don't go straight to Facebook and post about the cow, because what is that going to do? You know what we do? We call the county sheriff. We let the sheriff know that there is X amount of cows, animals, farm animals in the road. They will ask you to try to identify them by their tag or their brand. This is something that you may have to be talked through with the county sheriff, but that's the way to go about it. The actual way to help the farmer or homeowner find their animals.
The county sheriff usually can track down who the owner is. They can give them a call. They can get those cows right back where they belong. The farmer's not doing anything wrong, guys. It is just sometimes the cows get out of the fence. So
the best barbed wire fence.
Right, brand new ones. It doesn't matter. So prepare yourself. There are going to be some cows on the road occasionally. You can get out of your car. They usually react pretty well to a little shooing. You can kind of force them back into the side road, the ditch, or maybe an open fence nearby, which we've definitely done. But prepare yourself. It's going to slow down your morning at times. Okay, this one we're going to talk about because it's my favorite Facebook post every single year of people who have just moved to the country, right? We're not super country, we're small town, but we get this Facebook post every year. And what is the panicked mom on Facebook asking?
Oh my God, I heard gunshots.
Yeah, because it's scary. You don't know what's happening.
Is it thunder? Is it fireworks?
It's dove season. September 1st. Mark it on your calendar.
Every year.
Yeah. It sounds like 4th of July, right? It's not the fireworks at 5 a.m. It is your neighbor hunting doves. And guys, it can happen almost in the city because you only need so much land and basically you need some sunflower fields. So if you see sunflowers on the side of the road, just expect that somebody's gonna be dove hunting there come September 1st. So we are well into dove season by the time we've shot this video. And I'm seeing that I'm feeling like people are a little more educated right now until we get a new rush of new Celina residents.
Yeah, I don't know. I already saw a post with like 65 comments. Like, what are the gunshots? And I'm like, ooh, it's dove season.
It's dove season.
Every year, the same time.
So prepare yourself. We're letting you know now. Mark it on your calendar. Now you'll feel prepared.
Celina is an amazing community with a ton of events. Downtown Celina, if you've never been, is so cute. We have lots of boutiques, restaurants, events. The city of Celina is so good about putting on community events. It really brings everybody together. It's like Friday Night Lights, but if you don't like sports, this might be a better alternative for you to get involved in the community. So Friday Night Market, this one's really awesome. If you're trying to go, again, Friday nights, if you're trying to go downtown, might be a little bit packed. A lot of times they don't do Friday night markets at the same time as a home football game. So that might be another alternative if the football team is away that week. But they have Scare on the Square. This is not as scary as it sounds. It's something you can take your kids. It's a Halloween event. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Little kids dress up. It's kind of like a trick-or-treating event as I remember. There's also a Christmas festival. There is Touch a Truck, which is actually next week. Yeah. This one is so cute. All of the big, work
fire trucks and ambulances, just all kinds of, city or government vehicles come out and kids get to climb in them and take their pictures and touch them and hear the sirens. It's just a really good time. It's a fun thing for the community. And Celina has done a really, really good job at building that a little bit of a touristy location for such a small town here in Celina. So my favorite one is coming up October, November.
Oh, Troubadour?
Troubadour Festival.
I think it's in November.
We'll have to get the dates. We'll put those dates down below in the comments. But Troubadour Festival is a lot of fun. It is a Texas country music festival with tons of barbecue vendors, like all the barbecue you could possibly manage to eat in one day. So that is a good time. And like I said, we'll leave that link down below. If there's still tickets, you guys can link and buy your tickets there.
And I think there are still tickets, but that's something you shouldn't miss. It's so cool. And you get to walk around and basically just taste all of the barbecue and all of their sides. And I haven't been, but I will be going this year because I love some barbecue.
Yep, she was at college the last time. So now it's time. Oh, agriculture. So we talked about the cows.
We did. And I was going to bring up this very important tip, but this is something that when you move to this area, this is a lot more common than you think.
Yeah, we have a lot of ag. You're going to see a lot of hay and corn and wheat and cotton. It really just depends on the year and what we're growing and what is happening. But we have a lot of very large tractors. Guys, these things are massive. They can take up 2 to 3 lanes depending on how their accessories are attached and folded out.
Yeah.
So just be patient.
Be cautious.
Be cautious. Don't try to whip around them. They cannot see you the way that we can see them in our car with our mirrors. So just be patient. Kind of again, know if you're on those back roads, you may not live in the rural areas, but you may have friends out there. So if you're making your way through, just really be patient. Be calm. We actually have some road signs on the way to my house.
We do.
That's kind of the warning, the yellow warning sign that there's tractors on the road.
It's a picture of a man on a tractor. If you've never seen it, we might go ahead and put it up here because that's pretty hilarious.
It really is. So just kind of prepare yourself, be patient. And I don't think we mentioned this anywhere else in the video, but trains, we also have trains that run through downtown Celina. So if you get stopped at the tracks, guys, it's just kind of a way of life in a smaller town. Be patient. Try to watch for it. Try not to get yourself locked in if you can make another route and you see some cars already stopped. But trains, tractors, and cows. Right? That's going to be your slowdowns occasionally if you're trying to get somewhere on time. Let's talk about the speed limit.
This is a very controversial topic in the city of Celina.
Because Preston Road is a pretty large road. It's a 2-lane in-town highway, basically.
Yeah.
And the speed limit is 55 in the middle of Celina. And we would like for people traveling on Preston Road to drive at least 55. Texas residents are pretty well known for being fast drivers.
Yeah.
Guys, you will get stopped. They will pull you over. However, please do not drive 35 in the 55. And if you're in the left lane and you're going 55 or left, move over to the right lane. Left lane is for faster cars and for passing. Yes, even on an in-town highway, that's the way we drive.
Yeah, and that's just a common courtesy. Please don't hold me up if you want to drive 35. I would like to be going 60. Thank you.
And we know you're on your phone when you're going under the speed limit. So just get off your phone, get over, let us by, and we'll all be happy. But you will find a lot of Facebook posts regarding this Preston Road speed limit. So prepare yourself. You're now in the know. You don't have to drive 70, but just get over so that we can.
The last thing that is so amazing about Celina is we have so many small businesses, entrepreneurs, local shops in our area. We have lots of boutiques, kind of like antique shops. We have small business restaurants. We have, you name it, everything from here to there. So we have a really awesome resource called the Celina EDC. This is a page that you can go on. You can actually add your own business without any restrictions. You can just add your business, make sure that it's an actual business. But if you go on there, you can search every single small business that has been opened with an LLC in all of Celina. Really great resource if you're looking for, say, a doctor, if you're looking for an attorney, a realtor. Here we are. But it's a really great resource to just find anything that you're looking for from an actual local provider.
And I know that's been a big push, especially over the last few years as we, kind of got away from so much big corporate, right? Businesses were closed. We really wanted to shop local. That's been a big push. So community like Celina is a really great place to be able to support your local community members.
Yeah.
So that's a big push for us. So we'd love for you guys to spend some time in the downtown square, really, show some love to those business owners. That's really what keeps our economy going in small towns when you don't have the big, large retailers. We have a few coming in. Don't get too excited, but let's continue to support those small businesses.
Yeah. And we just want to thank you all for coming on here today and learning a little bit about Celina. If you're new to Celina and this is something that was kind of just more informative information, well, thank you for watching. We hope that it helped. And if you don't know anything about Celina, we have some more information below that you can research our town and just see what it's all about.
Yeah, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let us know what your questions are. We would love to chat with you and just be your local resource here in North Texas.
Bye, guys.
Bye.